Alright, we're back. Welcome back. Processing messages. Thank you for the extra break time.
Message coming in.
Tropic Mom is
Patching
here.
through.
So things will be a little weird this week. Next week, while I juggle everything. KG, welcome. Thank you. Thank you for the host. Family first indeed. Master Chief. Edie. Is that Edie? Two E's. Edie. And Juju. Watch Itch. Juju Watch Itch. Thank you for the follows. Everyone new here, welcome aboard the Starship. Okay. I'm thinking about this. Who remembers better than I? Who remembers what we're going to run into here? Thinking about the level. This is 11 levels above us. The Andregas kicked my ass. I don't want to go back to right now. It wasn't just the level. It was the cave, close quarters, all of that. Skellige's Most Wanted. See, they were only 29. This is higher level than that, but I can't remember what's in the quest. Ah, Wombat, you went out and picked blackberries. I wish I had some blackberries outside to go pick. We have all this cool wildlife, but no fruit. Dude, I guess I could plant some. Soitlar, been modding Witcher 3 from the ground up for the past few days with an overhaul. The base. We started again with another overhaul because you don't like the, what is that, the enhanced edition mod? Trying ghost mode now? What's ghost mode? I'm not really savvy on the mod scene for Witcher at all. Can I be a watermelon too? So is this a bad idea? S7, are you out there? Is this a bad idea? Tower out of nowhere's 11 levels above us. How bad an idea is that? What else should we do here? I want to get to at least 22 before we go back to those Entregas. About in the heart of the woods. Talk to Sven about the contract on the Woodland Spirit. It's a very bad idea. Well, that's why we're trying to get grades of bad, because there are gradations of bad. I'm all for a bad idea. I might even be for a very bad idea. Now, if it's a terrible fucking idea, I'll consider backing off. We got to pin that down. Woodland Spirit. Yeah, how about someone's happy? Woodland Spirit. South of Ranvig.
Yennefer's suspicions proved true. Ciri had appeared in Skellige. She'd arrived from another world together with a masked mage. She and the mage had fought the Wild Hunt before fleeing through portals that carried them to Velen. There, one trail ended, another
We can keep it
began.
just medium nuts.
Good time
It should be
later,
good.
the Wild Hunt had reappeared on Hindersfjall, meaning Ciri, too, might have...
Woodland Spirit sounds very Leshen. Where would you get that idea? How come we couldn't take the red boots off Kitty Cat? What a missed opportunity. You get up this? Come on. Yeah! No! Come on, Geralt. Go, go, go! Good man.
Decent folk live here.
Mini-min. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Tropic landscapes. That guy up there talking to a bear? Oh, it's a horse. Or an ass. Or I'm the ass. It's not a bear. Yeah, there's a guy up there with his pet bear. Skellige.
Corner the hero's pursuits.
Nice bears, dude.
Then shave your
Beautiful bears. Can I pet your bear?
Want to chat? Go to the tavern.
What would it be? You're him. Famous Geralt of Rivia.
At your service.
What do you want from me?
Oh, passing through. They'd probably get mad if I took one of their horses, huh? Well, Toussaint was made to look like it came out of a storybook.
But I prefer me trusty axe.
So in a way, you can't beat it because it's deliberately overdone. Everything's turned up to 11. It's really nice. But turned up to 11 is great. Sometimes. You don't always want turned up to 11. I like the sunsets, the orange sunsets in Valen better even than the purple ones in Skellige. As much as I love Skellige's skies. Skellige as a whole, I mean, the mountains are great. But then Toussaint is just... You just step into a pastel. What's up?
Is dead?
Where are they running to? What's up? You guys okay?
Your brother. He's been murdered. Damn it! Come on, people. We gotta take him down. Well, what is it?
What?
Every man on the continent so bloodless.
What? I'm sure I remember this. This might actually be Woodland Spirit. Yeah, okay, it's just the lead in.
The woodland spirit seeks revenge. This here is him saying we've strayed from the old paths.
Offended him. The monster's killed 5 already. He doesn't give a rat's arse about paths or tracks or me or you. He's a plowing beast from the plowing forest.
Split his ribcage. A strong one, this spirit of yours.
That's so. And who might you be?
I solve problems.
Geralt. I'm a witcher.
A killer for hire. What do you seek here?
Saw your notice.
What notice? This village is home to decent folk only. You won't find any work here.
Sure about that? Beast that did this, it's aggressive and incredibly strong. I can help you for a price.
I like this man. Ply your trade, Witcher. I believe we will agree terms.
What do you know? What do you know?
Who or what is this woodland spirit?
Tell you what, it's not any of your concern.
It's a common beast. Murders any man who ventures into its territory.
Exhaustive as descriptions go. What does this spirit look like? Anyone seen it for themselves?
No man alive has.
Great. Really helpful, all of you. Birds pecked apart his entrails. And here, tooth marks. A large dog, a wolf maybe. This the way it always kills?
Only cowards. True warriors Men with the hearts of predators. The spirit grants them an honorable death.
And it's out for revenge, huh?
You said the creature wants revenge. Why? For what?
Why?
Our forefathers hunted with spear and knife. This pleased the woodland spirit. He let us live in peace. We never knew hunger.
He killed back then too. He's always killed. How many lads died trying to become hunters? Now, since our hunters died in the war, the beast turned even more bloodthirsty.
We are ungreat. What others buy with gold, we buy with our lifeblood.
We are slaves to fear spread by blind fools like you. These woods are ours. High time we put an end to this beast.
I've heard enough. You've got a monster problem, that's clear. Just not sure you want it solved.
Oh, we do. Come see me. We'll figure us a fair price for the beast's head.
Our little talk while I looked over the corpse? Not nearly enough. Need to look around, figure out what I'm up against.
Be not rash, killer. It's not too late to bring back the old ways.
I'll decide what to do. But start collecting coin, just in case.
Village is pretty messed up. Bet you figured that out already.
What do you witchers do once they're
Oh, they're just warming up.
around? Eh?
Yeah, your crazy is showing
Respect.
already. A little bit. Examine the tracks. Find out what's killing the villagers. Geralt's first clue? A brutally murdered and mangled body. The villagers all agree the woodland spirit had killed the man, but their explanations of this creature's motives could not have been more different. The elders among them claim the spirit, who had cared for their village for generations, was now punishing them for having broken the pact they had once made. As for the youth present, they claim the woodland spirit was nothing but a cruel brute that killed for its own pleasure, and that rather than worship it, they should get rid of it once and for all. Geralt promised to help with their problem, though he did not yet know which side was right. The Witcher exercised his better judgment and decided his first move must be to find out what this woodland spirit really was and why it had begun to kill. Melga, are you off? Soitlar's off, sorry. Reading back. Gonna continue modding the game tomorrow. See ya. Soitlar, thanks for popping up. Have a good night. See, go back through a couple follows here. And Seaward, welcome. The Master Kang. Morkalbans. Ayuk. And I'm gonna give this a try. Jabak. Disar Karuchanego. I have no idea. Odds of that one being right are pretty slim. But thank you all for the follows. And Casper, almost missed that. 1, 2. Thank you for the follows. Welcome aboard. I see a PD Gray. With my little eye, I spy. Swift Rage, PD Gray. Treat yourself to a book today. Pray tell, what book did you treat yourself to? Hello, Miss Lara Croft. So, any early thoughts? We're gonna take a closer look. Oh, you sure you don't want to look at the body?
What'll they think of next?
Sword's down his back.
You're looking ill.
What'll they think of next?
Got a trail to follow. Wonder where it leads.
War and Peace. Gonna finish Lord of the Rings first. Well, not as radical a shift from one to the other as might sound.
Thin and deep cuts. Got him like a razor.
Oh, on his lunch break. He'll read it on his lunch break. So this game is about a medieval bounty hunter. Looks awesome. Are you asking about The Witcher? Yeah, you kind of nailed it there. Witchers are mercenaries. Basically bounty hunters. They're monster killers. They get tangled up in all kinds of shit, but when it comes down to it, they kill monsters for coin. They're also inhuman. They are themselves mutants. Geralt, can you show us your eyes? Come on, look at me, Geralt. Good man, thank you. TYB, back from the doggy hospital. Good news? Got good news?
Smashed bones. That takes strength.
Looking for good news?
No point in trying to parry its blows.
UT biscuits. Mutated bounty hunters. Even better.
Well, how long you gonna make?
Whoa, hi! Ooh. Hey, I'm a white wolf too. I'm a white wolf too. Don't do that. Go away. I don't want to fight you. Don't make me. Yeah, well. Sure you don't want to leave? So this guy, look at that. Go, Geralt! Ow! All right. Good thing I did that. Can I whirl with the? Yeah, he just puts the torch out. I know, Claire. It could be worse. It could be dog meat. He just wails and screams and makes horrible dog noises. That's what I should have done yesterday. Tweak the sound effect requirements. Hold on. I think I just backtracked. We were going from this body up the hill. We've got a skill on where Geralt's food lasts 20 minutes instead of 5 seconds or 10 seconds. He's snacking on cucumbers that we bought from the brothel. I'm not joking. We bought lots of food from the brothel.
Sharpened its claws, or just marked off its territory.
They sure had a lot of cucumbers for sale.
Male, very old. Damn it. Probably marked one of the
Just
villagers.
saying. Reading the bestiary. I think I checked. I wandered around forever. Looking for. Woodland Spirit. So yes, Leshen. Very particular Leshen. Dimeridium bombs. Very good with bombs. Sprinkling stardust on myself. Relic oil. We have to check what level relic oil we have. Hopefully we have some at all. And Igni. Burn it! Some monsters are so powerful, local populaces begin worshipping them as gods. Such was the case with the Leshen dwelling in the woods near Skellige, the Skellige village of Fairlund. The elders were absolutely convinced the monster watched over them by defending them from their enemies and training their hunters. The Witcher had his doubts, however. Leshens are mean, self-serving creatures, and the Ancient One living in the woods near Fairlund was surely no exception. Geralt knew freeing the villagers from their supposed protector's grasp would be no easy task, if he decided to even try. The Leshen known as the Woodland Spirit was so powerful as to have mastered the art of marking. This meant the monster had inserted his essence into one of the residents of Fairlund. As long as this unfortunate soul remained alive and near the settlement, the Leshen would always be reborn near its lair. Yet even with the Masked One eliminated, killing the Leshen would be no easy task. The monster commanded the obedience of the denizens of the woods. It could thus call upon wolves, ravens, or even the trees themselves for help. Luckily, it had a weakness as well. It was vulnerable to fire, that born of the Igni sign in particular. Really similar to any relic, any Leshen. Little gangsta, Coldplay's Shando Fix. Thank you for the follows. Welcome. If I missed anyone. If any of you are out there watching, if you like popping up in chat, saying hi, it'd be great to know you're out there. So, back to the village. Shall we question a few people, see what we can find out? I imagine that's what they're asking. Talk to Harold and talk to Sven about the Leshen back in town. Nice little stroll through the woods. He's sitting there smoking a pipe, giving her shit. Work harder, woman, he says. She should washboard his face. He's trying to help with encouragement. I don't think this is in the house we're looking for. Somebody out back. So let's rob the place. That's how Geralt rolls. Witcher's gotta eat. Witcher's gotta drink a lot. Witcher gotta steal. S7, seriously, how'd you get your account back? If you answered already, I missed it. What, did you rename the new one?
If only Miss Sven could be a hero like that.
Stop pestering me with this confounded cough.
You must be the only Witcher that doesn't loot people's houses. I guess you are. You must be. You must be.
Didn't have many friends, did he?
Folk aren't willing to look at this kind of death today. But in the past, I remember, I was just a lad. Lugos Hairlip led a raid on our village. Found nothing but silence and fog. I could barely make out my pa and my uncles lying in wait behind the trees. I remember how they hunted down one warrior after another, and once they surrounded Hairlip himself, well, I believe he'd rather have faced the woodland spirit.
Your spirit is a very old Leshen. He's dangerous.
Rex, hello.
I should be able to deal with him.
Rid us of him. Yet he's what made us
yes.
invincible.
Saipan
Turned us
Dojo.
into great
Yes, it is.
warriors.
This is PC. I don't know if you were asking whether the game is or if this is. We're playing on PC here, but the game is on consoles. And let's see, should have been listening more. What did you hear him say? It's been a while since I've run through this. I know some of what they're talking about, but I always have a bad habit of splitting my attention to chat. Game like The Witcher, you miss a few things. You miss important things.
Maybe I wasn't clear. The woodland spirit is a monster. Cut with the sword, he'll bleed and die. Like you, like me.
He's much more. Thanks to him, the woods teem with game, and our women bear strong babes. The power of the woodland spirit makes us the best hunters in the Isles. True, not every lad who sets out to be a hunter survives the sacred ritual, but aren't witchers made at similar cost?
Back by the tree, you said you know another way to stop the Leshen.
We must return to the old path, restore the old ways, roam the woods with knife and spear, fight on even terms and prove our valor. That would please him. Our ancestors placed the Covenant Stone in the woods, laid sacrifices of prized game on it, and thus made a pact, do as they did. Go south along the brook, submit to the trial by burning a sacrifice of wolves' hearts on the sacred spot.
Haven't decided what to do yet.
Try to kill the woodland spirit, and you'll bring his wrath upon us all.
He does not want us to kill the spirit. He knows another way, a ritual.
Gotta give this some thought. So long.
Black Horseman, thank you for the follow. Welcome. What was your takeaway from that?
I love the rain.
I'm not sure I want Entrobot to recycle that one, but wow.
Hey, I love the rain.
Oh, he's repeating himself. That's... Oh, yeah. Find a new line. Just filling his pipe again.
Seek no trouble.
Wants to smoke his pipe all day.
Hey, I love the rain.
Dude's repeating himself. That does not usually happen in Wild HUD. How many NPCs actually stand around repeating one line on a loop? Can't immediately think of any.
Maybe for another.
Why's that guy?
Come over later. There might be more.
Went to look at the tracks in the woods. Spirit sure knows how to make an impression on intruders.
Told you, he likes killing.
Almost certain we're dealing with an old Leshen.
An ordinary beast then, just as I said.
Yes, an ordinary monster. Like this one and this one. Monsters in my pocket.
Not so ordinary. Monster like that's a serious threat to the village. And to me, if you decide to hire me.
Oh, don't you fret. We'll have the gold.
Just one small problem. The Leshen's marked one of you.
How
As
is
long
that a
as that
small
individual
problem?
lives near its domain, the beast can't be killed. Not completely. Sooner or later, it'll be reborn.
Must be one of the elders. Harold, I'm sure of it. You heard him.
Words aren't enough. Gotta find the mark my way.
Folk won't believe you. They'd never listen to an outsider accusing one of their own. But you find the marked one, and I'll handle the rest.
Gotta use my senses. Find the one marked by the woodland spirit.
This quest has some gnarly outcomes, so I'm really curious what people think. Little as I remember of the details along the way, I remember some of the gnarly outcomes. Approach the altar. Find the person marked by the Leshen by using your Witcher senses. The altar's off in the woods. See if we can find the marked one.
May your rocks never crumble.
You're looking for something inside, outside.
I beg you, Mother, stop pestering me with this confounded cough. Slaughter all living creatures in your protective influence.
Maybe we needed a spot of rain.
How are you?
Oh, sorry. Wombat, you saw appeasement recently, and that was not so satisfying. Hey, superior tawny oil, that reminds me. Where are we at with oils, decoctions, Gamara decoction? Oils first. Cave troll liver. Anybody actually sells that? Or are we gonna have to get that on our own? We have relic oil maybe, but we don't have all the ingredients for enhanced. Someone we know did that once. I don't know what you're talking about. Alright, we do have relic oil, but basic relic oil. 10% is not much. Not much on Death March. I was about to say insanity. Well, because it's that too. Gotta go. Jamster, gonna go stream. Have a good stream. Have fun. Thanks for joining us for a bit. We'll see you later. Tomas, Bruno, thank you for the follows. Welcome. Wombat, once we know it's a Leshen, I don't see how a proper Witcher can appease it. Max, I'm fine with letting Dopplers or Succubi off the hook. Hey, me too. But Leshens is where I draw the line. We will draw the line. Still gotta find the marked one. Appease it with an axe. Give him an igni appetizer. Tastes like burning. So we're kind of in the area. I just glance at the map for a second here before I turn the UI off again. Might be something up into that house, could be something in that. All the way to the edge of another. We've got to check out a few structures, front and back and inside. I don't remember what we're looking for, so we'll just look around until we find it. Leshen's made of wood. Wood floats, doesn't it? What else do we do with wood? Arcadair, what's up?
That's where you
Good. Crippling donut. And 11 Stalin, if I'm not mistaken. Thank you for the follows. Foul voices on the wind. Feel sorry for the girl. Quite a gathering in here. There's a lot of booze in here too. Very interested.
Wanderer?
He picking his teeth with a knife.
Monster Slayer. My gran told me about you.
Lovely scar. Wanna see mine?
How appropriate. Yes, please.
Greetings, white hair.
You said
Greetings, Witcher.
you said something about show you mine. You show me yours. What happened to that?
Ah!
Oh. I saw that, DJ. The PlayStation Humble Bundle with XCOM and what else was in there? That's 2K, right? Okay, PlayStation Humble Bundle.
Maybe there'll be a rainbow.
Maybe that rainbow will fly out of my ass.
Sorry.
Sorry, 2Kid, that was rude. Shouldn't have said that. Saw a cool double rainbow the other day, right outside my window. Double rainbow. The second one was a little weaker, but man, what the heck am I looking for anyways? This is a pretty wide area. Oh, it says find the person. I might maybe looking for somebody with an aura.
Friends we show heart, foes we show our axe. Remember
I'm looking
that.
for stuff on the ground and in the environment. I should be looking for a person who looks off.
Maybe there'll be
Should
a
stand
rainbow.
out.
You knew King Bran.
Every man on the continent's so bloodless.
Clearly don't remember. Hey kid, do you know who it is?
Maybe there'll be a rainbow.
Maybe there will.
Aye.
Yeah, she's obvious. Indoors, outdoors.
Maybe we lovely scar.
Oh, they
Wanna
all,
see mine?
they all want to trade scars now.
Will Sven visit today? Of course he will.
The Leshen's chosen the
I
girl.
just hadn't gotten anywhere
Damn
near her.
it.
You're right, it's very obvious because it just clicks when you get near. Yeah, I was looking around all down there.
If only Miss Sven could be a hero like that.
Only!
Hey, I love the rain.
Talk to Sven about Hilda.
If only Miss Sven could be
The journal update with anything? Nope.
Hey, I love the rain.
Maybe we needed a spot of rain.
Gonna be puddles.
Foreigner, what's your step?
So, find out who's mates with the beast?
It's not intentional. The marked individual has no idea.
You don't know the elders like I do. Every last one of them codgers would surrender his mother to please the monster. And no point in mincing words. Said yourself, the monster's helper must die first.
No. I said, as long as they remained near the village, the Leshen would be reborn. Got quite a taste for blood, don't you?
No one needs to die. The marked one should leave the village. That's enough. If they never return, the Leshen will never be reborn.
Did you hear what the Witcher said? We've but to banish the elders to have peace for all time.
Sven? Bad Sven. Bad Sven. So, do you really think there's any way this could go well?
The Leshens marked Hilda.
Hilda?
We must banish her. Said so yourself.
But she's one of us.
But?
For the good of the village, Sven. Drive her out. Make sure she knows she's not to return. Ever.
Not going with her? Funny. Thought you cared for her.
Tend to your own affairs and leave me to mine. I did what I had to do. Now it's your turn.
Three Leshens totems. Alright, let's go off into the woods.
Maybe we needed a spot.
Leshen's territory begins here. Need to destroy all the totems before I find the beast.
What do you mean, UI on or off? It's mostly off. I'll turn it on accidentally sometimes because it toggles with the analog stick, so I'll do that in combat by accident. I'll do it on purpose sometimes to see where I am, but, you know, I want it off. We're going to leave it off. We leave it off for combat, so I flip it on by accident. This at the bottom, this little compass we've got, is part of the friendly HUD mod. When I use Witcher senses, we can get a little compass as well as waypoint indicators. A huge help. It makes no UI possible. Yeah, I had it on in the village because I wasn't finding what I was looking for. It was getting a little frustrating. So I know when I'm licked. I needed to make sure I was staying in the zone and checking out the edges. So who likes the wind in the trees in this game? I like it a lot. I know it's weird for some people. Too twitchy, right? But look at everything blowing around. Love that. The wind kicks up and the rain kicks up. This is where we started. Totem. Fuck that. Super Jelly. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Max, it's a definite missed opportunity on his part. Yeah, Max, he could have proposed and left with her. Romantic as all get out. She would have gone for that. A hell of a lot safer for her, too. Bye, birds.
Come on.
Gatiero. Gatiero. Not sure I got that right. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. Wolf plays. Saying approach, find the Leshen using your Witcher senses, follow the sounds it makes. We've been hearing those sounds since the village. Put the torch away, we've got our relic oil. It would be better if we had that cave troll liver, we could make enhanced relic oil. That would be better. Got what we've got. Sure you want to run at it, girl? Pretty Leshen. Pretty Leshen. Now, do these Leshens, wolves count as magical, or I have to keep switching swords, don't I? They're regular wolves that it spawns. Surprised we lived through that at all. See how much damage Geralt is taking from a couple hits like that? It's a fair amount. It's actually less than I would have expected. And also, Geralt is healing slowly. The food perk he has lets him heal constantly. With 20 minutes, he gets out of one food consumption that would normally last 5 to 10 seconds. So he gets 20 minutes, which means he's basically healing constantly. Gonna switch back. Die. Try to think. Oh, I try. Thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. And I really hate the crows. If there are a lot of crows, they'll make Quen pretty much useless. Depends on how persistent they are. Where the hell is your armor? I don't know, I must have lost it somewhere. Let me know if you find it, okay? I knew I had it. It's there. I sold it for beer. Good answer. Best answer. That was as bad as some of my swings. Just sell it to Nilfgaard. No! I was gonna hang it on my wall if I ever found it. Thanks. Can't remember what signs I've got up. Oh, okay, hi. Our oil is pretty weak. We should still reapply it. I'll reapply it here. Thwack! The best sound ever! It does get tougher when they're invisible. This one is not. When he's invisible, he didn't have tells like the last one did. I just burned some adrenaline points, didn't I? Oh! Timer, thank you for the follow. Welcome aboard. Very glad you could join us. I see you! It's a contract quest, it is. The Woodland Spirit. Oh, shit. Two factions in the village. The old guard, who has been appeasing the Woodland Spirit for a long time. And those who are open to hiring the Witcher to kill the Woodland Spirit. So we've been told there's another way. There was a ritual. We wanted to appease the spirit. But Geralt is not appeasing this spirit. I just killed those wolves with silver. Does that mean they are manifestations and not real wolves? Because I killed the first ones with steel. Alright, I'm trying to turn the UI on there, just getting a little jumpy. Where'd you go? Come on. The wolves had red eyes. Okay. I think that went right over my head. Cool. Oh. You're sure right about that. Yeah! Yeah! Out of nowhere, the ancient legend goes down. Griffin? Griffin pants, maybe? Let's see. Timer, you asked about what we're wearing. Enhanced Griffin. There's some level 21 wolf gear. If we get the schematics for it, we get to 20 or 21, we should go after the wolf gear for that level. Oops. Does the Leshen regenerate? Not sure. Not sure if the Leshen regenerates. Harma. Akis Carnage, thank you for the follows as well. Welcome. I change up the trophy. They hang whatever trophy you've most recently taken on Roach's side. These things are heavy too. Some of them are heavy. Or not. They're all the same. 1 pound. I thought some of them were 5-6 pounds. Maybe I'm thinking of saddles. We want to keep a Griffin or an Arch Griffin trophy for the dismemberment chance. And because they just look so badass. So, everything's going to be cool now, right? In the village, right? Right? Because everything always works out and it's always happily ever after in The Witcher, right? Yeah. Gerald, maybe you should just move on. Leave these people to it. Got that, Roach? You sure? You okay?
Message coming in. Patching it through.
Hey, Ryan. Thank you. Welcome. Blood on the rocks. What the hell happened here?
Hey! Hey! Look at this. Told you the Witcher had solved this.
What happened?
You rid us of the beast. We rid ourselves of its accomplices. Don't worry. Our agreement stands. I earned your coin, you did.
Nothing's changed. Leshen's gone, true, but a murderer still haunts the village.
Your work is done, Witcher. You've done your part, and I've done mine.
What is justice in this world? You heard them. No one's brave enough to stand up to Sven. Sven's too weak to stand up to himself.
Think the village will go along with this?
Folk will calm down, realize the guilty needed to be punished. Do you hear? Fear will not rule my village. There will be no more killings. Go to your homes. And you, Witcher, on your way. No more monsters left around here.
Oh, I don't know. What?
Got me eye on you.
Respect, Witcher.
We don't get to challenge him?
Yarn summoned.
How bitterly disappointing.
What's that supposed to mean?
Still pull out our sword and go at him. Wow. Arcadair! Thank you! Thank you, sir. Thank you! Hey! That was most kind of you, most generous. My keyboard is most dead and not working. Let me see here. Yes, you gonna work now? Show me? Show me? Can I use this thing? Just because you're playing Witcher 3. Well, thank you very much. Just because. You're awesome.
Ancient runes in the blade. Listen. Nah. Respect, Witcher.
May your axe never crumble.
They were supposed to exile her. Yes, correct. How many did the Elder kill for appeasement? Wait, was that the guy possessed by the Leshen? I'm lost.
Friends we show heart, foes
Leshen
show
marked a woman.
heart.
Well, they were supposed to exile her to keep it from reviving.
Respect, Witchers in the blade.
That's all that was supposed to happen. Nobody was supposed to be killed. One person was to be exiled. And it was someone Sven was supposed to have feelings for. And instead, he orchestrated this. And now he wants to run the village as if this was a resolution. What's with this guy and his gloves? Do you see this guy's... With this guy's gloves? Is he a lobster man? Is that like that season of American Horror Story? Were you wow, you lobster boy?
I know your kind.
Yeah, there'd always be a risk. Miss Lara Croft, there'd always be a risk if she came back. This is a very messed up, dangerous, and risky world. Didn't need to slaughter half the village. Didn't take us very much further towards 20. What do you want to get into? We're not going back there yet. Greg is no thanks. We're just doors slamming shut in Novigrad. Sprawling, out-of-town manors always hide their fair share of mysteries, and the residents on Novigrad's outskirts were no exception. When Geralt found out about a haunted manor owned by a certain Kurt Dysart, he agreed at once to look into the manor. Where, Diablin? Is that where this takes us? Oh no, where, Diablin? Talk to witnesses of the Drowners' attacks. Alright, I'll take a request. The sea is a source of endless riches for the inhabitants of Skellige. It offers up a near-endless bounty of fish, pearls, and amber. At times, however, the archipelago's icy waters also spew out monsters whom even the fierce warriors of the island cannot slay. A village at the foot of Caer Trold, for example, found itself plagued by some particularly aggressive drowners. The local shipbuilder promised Geralt a reward if he could solve this problem for them. Geralt, for whom killing drowners was as simple and effortless as relieving his bladder, was certain he was in for some easy coin. Oh, whether we ride all the way or hop from Ranvig, we've got to go north. No, we've got to fast travel here. Okay, let's pop up to Caer Trold. You completed Triss's arc in Novigrad yet, or are you saving the major character quest for after all the contracts? Because we started this particular playthrough last year, Max, it's been all over the place. We started it before I got all out of sorts with the spine stuff and picked up the threads this year. I don't really remember some of where we left off. We'd have to figure it out. If we can figure out where Triss was at. I don't think we completed it. I don't think she's sailed off yet. Matter of life and death. Did I go by that? Active quests. Oh, it's good to flip through this anyways. Maybe you'll see some of what we've done and think of some things we haven't. Oxenfurt drunk. Yep, there it is. Alright, let's take a look. Go onto the secondary tab. First quest under the secondary tab. Well, there, I see Triss at her hideout. Thank you, yes. Well, that would be cool to do too. Let's think about doing that after our next break. For now, let's do the contract we were just talking about. That's not far from here. After the break, we can do a little bit of the story there. Go meet up with Triss. I like that. We haven't seen Triss in a while. Catch up with Triss.
The favor, Lady Brandon.
Cool Infinity, thank you for the follow.
My
I said
gram
that.
told me about you.
Welcome. Ooh. Nice moon.
Greetings, Wayfarer.
When the weavers are
The plucking animation is pretty cool, but these poor women who have birds to pluck will pluck forever and ever and ever.
Are you Tove? I was told drowners killed your husband.
Then you were told right. First the sea took my son, and now my man. I'm the only one left. Cavilla, our son, he went out fishing and didn't come back. My man would walk out to the Kierag cliffs every day to watch for his boat. I told him he cannot bring him back to life, and that he could die himself. We'd heard about drowners, but he couldn't sit still. Donned his old coat and went. One night, he didn't come home. I fetched me brother, grabbed a torch, and we went looking for him. The Muira Diablin, sea fiends. They'd clawed him so bad, I only knew him by his coat.
Small comfort, I know. But the drowner problem will soon end. I promise you that. Farewell.
Geralt's got this. Witnesses here, and the site itself.
rotten squirt played to my face.
Just walked right through him. I can't walk through him. I always bump right into him.
Rurik, right? Heard you were on a boat the drowners attacked.
Aye, I was. With Ulf, my cousin, gathering our crab traps off the Kierrig cliffs. Ulf was pulling up a line, having a hard time of it. Grand, I thought. Cage has got to be full, it'll be a good haul. Then something tugged back and down. Weren't a blink and Ulf was underwater. Called after him once, twice, thrice. Then the water went red with blood. I smelled something horrid. Rotten, but worse. And the Muir Diablin flipped the boat. Don't even know how I made it ashore. Must have had Freyr watching over me.
That, or the monsters had eaten their fill. Thanks for the story.
Strange longship we're building. Bottom's almost flat, about a 2-foot drop.
By Yelmer's command, he wants to sail this up the Yaluga.
See if there's a boat we can take around the coast.
Seeing your fat whipper or something. What am I looking for? Was the site where the drowners were seen. Other site? Multiple attacks. We're gonna go around. Ghost, we're gonna go right for it.
No, Geralt, don't become another victim. Talking about a body. See another body. Elbows. Thank you for the follow. Welcome. A little deep for Geralt there. He actually does better swimming than he does wading. Knee-deep water is one of Geralt's worst enemies. Nice bounce! Give you a 2 for the fight and a 10 for the bounce. Reaver's boots, superior relic oil. We really need to get some of those ingredients and relic oil upgraded. Session would have been much easier. And knee-high ledges, his other worst enemy. Absolutely. Maybe that's what he saw when we came in.
Stench. Drowners for sure. Blair must be nearby.
Yeah, if you're in combat, you can't even get over a little bump on the road. Or get knee-high. Air? Is there air anywhere here? Uh-oh. Now we're in trouble. I don't know how much breath we've got. What are you doing, Geralt? Not allowed to do that. You can't do that. Please tell me there's air somewhere here. Look, okay, I'm not claustrophobic, but damn. That was a little much. Surprised we're not dead. Impressive lungs, my man. Didn't even gasp. Torch might not be the best plan if you see a little bit of might be gas rising up ahead.
Stench again.
Ryan, thanks for dropping in. Thank you for the host. Everybody, if you don't already know Ryan D. Byrne, please check him out. Drop him a follow over on Twitch. Here over on Twitch. The link was in chat a little before. Let me post it one more time. Ryan D. Byrne, part of our Entropic family, and another excellent streamer worth your time. So, have a good night, man.
drowners.
Standing in a cloud. Close enough. Standing in a cloud. Oh, burn, babies, burn! Are they going back in, and will the gases build back up? Well, no one ever said drowners were smart. They really don't want to fight up here. They're retreating repeatedly. The fire effects are great, aren't they? Pen click. You know, I'm getting my first gray hairs in my beard. I thought I might get to 40 without gray hairs, but I'm getting my first gray hairs in my beard. Maybe soon I'll be able to cosplay as Geralt without even having to fake the hair. Maybe. Worth it! Anything over here? No. Yes.
Rusty piece of armor, falling apart in my hands.
Jay, you have to dye your hair. Biscuit.
Monster's lair, but definitely not a drowner's. Bruises on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled.
Nestor, Gabrielle, thank you for the follow.
Almost untouched, hidden for later. Drowners just don't do that.
That's a lot of snacks you've got laying around. Not my kind of snacks, but...
Bruises on his neck, crushed larynx, strangled. Bits of boats, torn sails, lines, sailing decor, you could call it. That stench, the marks on the bodies. This must be a water hag's lair. Got a keen sense of smell. She won't come back while I'm here. Unless she coexists with drowners. Maybe I could make an extract from their glands, cover up my scent.
Do what they do on The Walking Dead, just smear yourself. Prepare a potion using drowner pheromones. Use it to hide your scent. We may need something before we can make that. Here. Like those, but we're gonna need an extra mandrake root. I'll leave them both there so I can think about it right now. Brr. Didn't show up automatically in our quest section, did it? Holy oil? No. This is a magic lamp. We need to go get something before we can craft it. Pheromones. maybe in alchemy substances. Okay, not seeing it there. Drowner glands. Oh, drowner glands. Do we already have drowner glands? But I would need a recipe to craft it anyways, wouldn't I? Even if I have the glands. So. I think you make it automatically when you have this stuff. Yeah, we must not have it. Good. Barrier potion. Clicking the UI on for a second. See if there's any obvious signs of something that I'm missing. Seems like we should be able to make it. Not possible I already had what I needed to make it, right? Quest tab way at the bottom where the lure, some other contract is also placed. You might be right about that. Potions. Wasn't there one at the bottom for special things, or did they just show up in there? It's not just at the bottom of alchemy substances. What am I looking for here? Nothing. Just passing through. Maybe we need to go kill another drowner after getting the quest and come back here. Does that ring any bells for anyone? Let's examine another one of the carcasses. If it'll let me one more time. Nope. I leave this more stuff down here. Just a dancing star. What's that? Well, when you say, yep, that's how it's done, we just gotta go find a drowner and then it'll trigger. We'll get the actual pheromones we need. Let's get out of the cave. We'll probably find a couple outside waiting for us. It's a long swim getting in, though. Don't look forward to swimming back out. Maybe we'll find one in here. We left some drowners. Corpses. No, nothing we can still loot. I was gonna hit it with Igni, but I walked into it with the torch. The torch away, Geralt.
Rusty piece of armor.
How's the armor?
Falling apart in my hands.
The brain, but that one was already laying there.
A pelvis. Scratched up. Long, wide claw marks.
Cave maps. If I could add a few things to The Witcher, good cave maps would be one of the things I would add. He swam in from elsewhere, huh? Or a couple. Oh, actually, we've got the hag. A hag. Not the hag, a hag. Pete Rock. Thank you for the follow. Hags are so pretty. Damn. Oh, right in the clawed in the back. So if we had come into the cave from the other side, would that have worked out better? We'd have gotten the quest and had some drowners in the cave to kill. Come out. Stuff to kill. I don't want to leave the cave unfinished. Okay. What do you think? You just waited till they respawn. Yeah, we're not getting it anyways. We're not getting pheromones as a special loot ingredient off of some random drowner. Guess we should go back into the cave. But then I don't see quite what I'm missing. Just doesn't feel right that we would have to kill those specific drowners that we already killed, or else you're SOL. Killed the drowners there. Passed through. Burn this. Anything else if we go through here? Gonna find any more? No, just the chests that were in there. Anyone got any ideas? I think the potion. So it should be there under alchemy. Unless we'd already made it. Possible we've already made it, is it? It get crafted for us. A bunch of decoctions. Drowner pheromones! Drowners will not attack the Witcher. That's what we wanted, right? So it's already crafted. Why is it already crafted if we didn't craft it just now? Is there another quest that has you craft it? That explains it. That's why it's not there. Okay. Save before we take that. Just need to take it once, right?
That should do it. Now for a place to hide and wait. Behind those boats.
Those boats. Those boats. Corner by the chest. Oh, all of a sudden I remember this fight. I remember fighting back here. It's nasty, isn't it? Then we'll get the one outside. We'll see what's out by that boat. Save back here yet? Are they cursed? No. What do they count as? Necrophage. Another one, we only have the basic oil, necrophage oil. We need some better stuff. Look who's wandering this way. Hi. Hi. Close quarters. Guess I don't have any stamina or adrenaline. We do not want to fight back here by the chests. Not at all. Birdie. Daystar, huh? Cut her up. Take her head. Hang it from Roach. Good call, Wombat. Good one coming down here. Which way was the chest? This way. We want to go the other way to where the boat was. This game was started from scratch. Why would we have had those drowner pheromones? Still doesn't make sense. Oh, it's so much better having room to fight, isn't it? That's in a wee bit of trouble. Geralt. That's no way to fight. Hey there, KG. You made them when it popped. Oh, automatic. Is that what you're saying? Made them automatically. Doesn't. I'm not trying to be trouble, Wombat. But when you make one automatically, doesn't it automatically move into one of your slots? So like if something gets made automatically, wouldn't it appear in one of these? It would take the place of something? Or am I confusing that with something else? When you make something which goes into one of these slots automatically. John Garmin? Did that right? Oil Love G, thank you for the follows. Sorry for mangling names. Welcome aboard. Got a torch, girl. I'd like to see what you're doing.
What now, you piece of hell?
Too high. And here comes the hag. Isn't she pretty? Pretty. Pretty. She lies down, takes a nap now. Megancito, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome.
Stench.
She's still laying back. That's almost sad. Jump, Geralt, jump! Happy almost day. Happy almost day. Misbehave. How are you doing? Oh! Haha, I saw a head go flying. Oh! Cleaved in two! Who's next? Just an arm. Just an arm. It's almost Friday, and it's almost the weekend. So it's almost day. Happy almost day. Bob Dog, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Misbehave, taking a breather. After work, before cleaning. How much cleaning do you have in store today? I did a lot of cleaning before my mother got here. And what does she do when she gets here? She starts cleaning!
Well, how long you gonna make me wait?
We're a little overdue for another break. I like fighting drowners. I like it. You fight drowners all day. Is this the shipwreck from our arrival here at Skellige? Damn, I think it is. I didn't recognize it at first. This is where we
Place of power.
first landed.
Draw from it.
Nice, Geralt. Come on. Either gonna do this or you're not. Jeez. There's no way to do it. Come on, Geralt. Did you just kick him in his drowner junk? I think you did. Oh, I like it. Oh, again. Oh, you punched him in his drowner junk that time. Man, that's just cruel. Kick him in the quad. Oh, punched him in the back of the head. Cold.
Not good.
Aww. The other one's just watching back there. How nice. Shit, he's coming in. Keep it away from the other guy. This guy's got more schlong hanging out than HBO and Showtime combined. Who's racked? Who's racked? Who's next? Oh! Ha ha ha! Daryl's feeling feisty now. do you miss those haymakers? Seriously. 2-second windup and the drowner's right in front of you. How do you misjudge the distance? Oh, that was an ass punch. That hurts. So I've heard. I don't think I've ever actually been punched in the ass. I've probably sat on some uncomfortable things. It's about the same, right? No, probably not. Anyone ever been punched in the ass? Can't be good. Laid him out! Alright, maybe I'm happier than I should be. Still, we don't get to rip their guts out. Does a softball count? Works for me. Hey, break time. My back teeth are floating here. I'll see you in a few. Alright, stay tuned. Not on break. We're muted, but we're not on break. We're on break now.